Hey everybody, welcome to Zoe's Treasures. My name's Tracy and I'm here with my husband Noel. He does all of our graphics and runs our cameras in the background. Today is Country Cottage. We are doing all $1 starts, so take a look through that auction tab and put your pre-bids in. The bin is also loaded, so if there's anything you want to see, I'm always happy to show you. I can go pull it out, it's just in the other room. And I already see somebody shared the live stream. Thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate that. And we are just going to jump right into it. I do see there's a few pre-bids already. We're going to get to those. We're just going to give people a minute or two to come in. So we're going to just start working our way down the list. If you have requests, throw those in the chat and we'll just kind of work in order that they come in. Let's get going. First item up today is this beautiful Tilso vase. So this one is about 8 inches tall. There's no chips or cracks. So pretty for spring and country cottage. Not even paint wear on there. It is in great shape. Gorgeous florals. It does have that Tilso sticker on the bottom. Let me drop this down. We do 15 seconds and that is up and running. We do have a couple of items that are random that I didn't list. I have about 5 things I kind of threw in last minute. So we'll get to those. All right, next up is this really cool riser. So this was an upcycle project, not by me, but by someone with a little more talent than me. So you have this kind of like this salvage piece here. Not sure what it used to be at one point in time. They added some rope and beads and then transfer onto the top. Made it a really cool console bowl. And that one is going. I love this natural with the black. I think it looks so pretty. All right, next we have a little candle stick holder here. And this is a kind of has a little handle on it. It is porcelain. So you have the beautiful blue and white floral. There is some old wax in there that can come out. Pop this into the freezer overnight. That wax will just scrape right out. No problem. Beautiful blues and whites. Don't know who makes it. No chips or cracks. And that's going now. All right, let's pop on back over to me on this camera so I can show you this one. This is the coolest. If this does not like Country Cottage, I am not sure what. So it is an old cutting board. You can see is nice and stained up on one side. And it has been upcycled with some really cool green paint and distressed. I just love it. There is a hole right here. You could hang it on the wall, set it back like on your kitchen counter. It is 19 by 11 inches. And that is up and going. I just think it's absolutely adorable. Thank you for your bid. And again, you can have the brown side or the green side. And Cheryl, that's going to you. Thank you so much. All right, let's see. What is next? All right, this pattern here is, oh my gosh. I have a lot more pieces. If you love this pattern as much as I do, I have more pieces of this in the bin that you can also pick up. But this is the serving dish. Look at this. This is Princess Anne. Tons of crazing and just those blue, yellow, and orange flowers. I could not resist it. No chips or cracks. It's in wonderful condition. Just a ton of crazing on there. And again, it is Princess Anne. Look at that print though. Isn't that just not the funnest colors for a piece of china? And that is up and running. Thanks for looking at that one. This next one is so sweet. It is a deer and her baby, so a deer and a doe. It is really smooth. Like, you ever like see that porcelain that's just nice and smooth? That's what this is like. It is made by Gallery Originals, 1984. No chips or cracks. Very simplistic in its white design. And that one's going now. Thank you for your bid. And Kate's Corner, that's going to you. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to jump over to some of the pre-bids and just work straight down the list. I see that we had a pre-bid on these shakers. Look at these. These are so like cottage core, granny core, ceramic with a ton of crazing. They are missing their stoppers, and this one has some staining, which just makes it more beautiful. There's no chips or cracks, just crazing and staining. You get those cherries on the front, and they are up and running. Thank you for your pre-bid. And Kate, that's going to you.
Thank you.
Next item is the Noritake Pink Azalea Sugar and Creamer. If this is your vibe here, I have a whole set of this, like an extensive collection. This is a duplicate of some of the pieces I already own, but I am going to start to pare down on my collection, so you got to let me know if that's something you like. There are no chips or cracks. It is in perfect condition. These are hand painted. So they are Noritake, I'm guessing around 1940s for this set. Just going by the mark on the bottom. You've got the sugar bowl. There's a tad bit of paint wear along the top, so it has been loved before. And I love the pink azalea because on one side you've got those fancy azaleas and the other side is really simple. And that is up and going. Thank you for your pre-bid. And Tat Carey, thank you so much. Beautiful, beautiful set. Like I said, send me a message if you're interested in that set, like more pieces, because I've got a ton of those pieces. All right, we're going to come back over to me. We have two of these trays, so we have two that are the same. Let me make sure I'm getting the right one. So I have a 15-inch and the 16. So yep, this is the 15-inch one. So look at how cottagecore this is. Look at that painting. So somebody painted this. It's probably a basic wood tray, so they did it in blue. Then we got the beautiful garden scene on there. Now this one has a call out. You can see right here, there's like a white splotch. I did give these like a wash. I don't know what the splotch is. I could not get it off. It looks like some type of paint. And then on the back there is some felt. And this one is the 15-inch one. That is up and going. Thank you for your pre-bid on that. I do have a larger one that is in the auction tab. And it's the same color, same scene, they just a larger size. And Julie, thank you so much. That's going to you.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to move on to the next item. Back to our other camera here. This reminded me of a very MCM piece, but it's also just so fun for the summer. So it is a yellow teapot, but what reminded me of the MCM is the starburst little design that's around on this teapot. No chips or cracks. There's a couple little flea bites around the rim. Nothing major there at all. It is in nice and clean, really great shape. It says USA on the bottom, but other than that, there's no indicator of who would make this. And it's a good, heavy ceramic. Like it has a nice, good feel to it. And that is up and going. Thanks so much for your bid on that. And Julie, thank you so much. That's going to you.
Thank you.
And Julie, you've unlocked the bronze tier.
Welcome to bronze level.
We have a set of candlestick holders here. These are so pretty. So they measure 7.5 inches tall. Just beautiful coloring. It has like a yellow base to it. They're in perfect shape. This has little sticker stuff. I will get that off before I send it to you. No chips or cracks. Tiny, tiny bit of wax. Barely there. These were from Montgomery Ward's at one point. So, a store that has long since gone out of business. And those are going now. Thank you for your bids. And Kate, those are going to you. Thank you so much. These are so pretty. I love the little purple flowers on them. All right, we're going to switch back over to this other camera so that we can take a look at this larger tray. So this is just like the first one. It's just a tad bit larger. It is 16.5 inches by 11 inches. This one too has a little white spot right there. You can see it's the same. I think it's just paint from when they painted it, honestly. But it's in great shape. And we have the felt on the bottom of that one. Let me get that running. And that's going now. Whoever did this is very artistic. I have zero ability to paint like that. Thank you so much for your bids. And Cheryl, that's going to you. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, back to our other camera. We have one last pre-bid item, then I'll work my way back to our list. Let's see, this is the goose. Oh, it is already pinned. Okay, so this is the terracotta goose. How adorable. I love the coloring. The beak is unglazed, so you get that great terracotta look. And then it's almost like a whitewash, so you can kind of see the terracotta through those feathers. And you can see it there on the bottom is that terracotta. No chips or cracks. Absolutely adorable for your cottagey look. And that's up and going. Thank you so much. And Cheryl, that's going to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We have this adorable little hummingbird. This is a porcelain piece, and surprisingly, absolutely perfect. No little chips. Normally you find these in like the beak or the flowers or something is chipped off. This one has none of that. Just a beautiful little porcelain hummingbird. Hummingbirds are starting to come back. We're just about to start seeing them again. We get them in our bushes right outside our kitchen window. I love to watch them. Thanks for looking at that one. All right, we have just a really pretty bowl. I love the soft pink. There is some paint wear going on here, a little bit of crazing. I just think it is the most sweetest little bowl ever. It is made by, it's Edwin Knowles. I probably put that in the description. I could have probably just looked at the description. Let's see. All right. Hello, piece of work. I just saw you come on in. That little bowl is up and going. Thanks so much for your bid. And Cheryl, that's going to you. Such a sweet little bowl. All right, I get these baskets every now and then, usually in the shape of some type of bird. Turkey, other bird, sometimes some other animals, but I have never seen a turtle. Finally found a turtle one. I just came across it. I was so excited because, turtles are cool. So we have both of his eyes. He has little button eyes. He has 5 little feet. Okay, well, maybe that's his tail. We'll say it's 4 feet and a tail. It's in really good shape. And it is an adorable little turtle basket. Up and going. Thank you for your bid. Molly, that's going to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Molly, you have unlocked the bronze tier.
Welcome to bronze level.
All right, these are just absolutely fantastic. They are sunflower mugs, and the handle is like the vine. It is so cool. You can feel it's like raised up, the sunflowers, and look at the vine kind of just goes through. They are stunning. I have 2 sets of these. They are made in China, but I mean, look at them. I just think they are great. The inside is nice and clean, not a lot of like spoon marks on them, no chips or cracks. And this is for a set of 2 of these. All right, thanks for looking at that. Let's go ahead. I'm going to put this as our next item, which is another really awesome basket. But let's get a giveaway going here. All right, that giveaway is up and running. We are doing an emotional support duck, so you get your little emotional support duck. But most of all, you get to pick an item from the bin that we will run for 25% off. So go ahead and enter that giveaway and start taking a look through the bin in case you're the winner on what you might want us to run. All right, we have a really pretty little blue basket here. And on the front of it, it has like enamel, it's like a clay, little flowers there that somebody painted. And so this is all like a hand painted. And then this is a porcelain handle on the top, which I thought was really kind of cool. Lots of crazing in that porcelain handle. Now, there is a few little spots here. It's a tad bit loose, but nothing major there. And you can see some of the paint has come off, but I think it just gives it a little more character. Let me show you the inside. We got a little bit of paint loss there. And we're going to run that one. That is up and going. Thanks for your bid. And Kate's Corner, that's going to you. And Kate's Corner is unlocked silver. If you guys are unlocking tiers, don't forget to go and grab your coupons. And those coupons are still good for a couple of months. So you can use them today or you can save them for another upcoming show. All right, we have a beautiful plate here. These plates are so versatile. I mean, you don't have to use it as a dinner plate. You can put them under a plant. You can use them in a centerpiece. You can use them as a backdrop for something. But this one was just so pretty. It has like the vines going around, a little bit of paint wear on the gold, kind of adds to that vintagey look. Gorgeous flowers there in the middle. And this one is a Taylor Smith & Taylor. No chips and cracks, a little bit of staining on the back. But I thought those flowers were perfect country cottage. And that is up and going. Thank you for your bid. And Molly, that's going to you. Thank you so much.
On its way to you.
All right, in any country cottage, you got to have some wood. Wood is a necessity for anything country, I think. So here we have a wood napkin holder or a mail holder. You can even use this in a bathroom and roll up like some hand towels or washcloths in that. Beautiful hand-painted florals on there. It's in great shape. It is nice and clean, and you got the florals on both sides. Good construction. And that's going now. You can use it in a kitchen. You can put some books in there. You can put cookbooks or something. All kinds of uses. And Kate's Corner. Great pickup.
Thank you.
You are very welcome. Thank you. All right, you guys, milk class is getting hot again. It is in. This one is not anything that is going to disappoint. It's a beautiful large console bowl, fruit bowl, beautiful grape and leaf pattern. And look at this kind of pedestal base it has. Very unique. Trying to see who makes it. Westmoreland. So this is a Westmoreland. No chips or cracks. Absolute stunner for a milk glass bowl. And that's going now for just $1. Thank you for your bid. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous milk glass console bowl. Thank you for your bids. And Molly, that's going to you. Thank you so much. Stay with us. I do have some random items at the end I will throw in. Hi, Miss Ray Ray. Oh, thank you. All right, we have this beautiful Italian bank. It is a ceramic piece. So you've got this gorgeous butterfly here. And I really like how they mixed it, how they've got the wings and the body, but then the antenna is like on the main part here. And the giveaway winner, let me just stop real quick, JV Strip. JV Strip, you are our giveaway winner. You get the emotional support duck. And more importantly, at Zoe's Treasures, when you win a giveaway, what you get to do is you get to tell me any number. You got 5 minutes, pick any number from the bin. I will run it on a flash sale, 25% off. No obligation to buy it. You don't have to buy a thing. Just pick something that either you think is pretty or you think somebody else might like. And who knows, somebody else might want it. All right, let's get back to this butterfly over here. So you have beautiful ceramic, made in Italy with the butterfly on the front. You've got your money spot on the top, and the bottom has its little stopper, and it does say Italy. Looks like some type of numbers, but I'm having a hard time reading it. This is 5.5 inches tall. Very unique piece, not one you're going to see every day. Thank you for your bid. Yes, the bin is buy it now. It's that store down on your right-hand side. Miss Ray Ray, this beautiful piggy bank is going to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, we have geese. I like butterflies too. I have a daughter who is like super into butterflies. All right, we have a lot of geese today because it is Country Cottage, and Country Cottage is geese. Geese, goose, what are these? What did I put? Goose, geese, figurines. So there's 2 of them. You get 2 figurines. No chips or cracks. They're each in a little bit different of a pose. They don't have a sticker. I wouldn't be surprised if they're Homeco, but again, there is no sticker on them, so I can't say for sure. And those 2 geese are going now. Okay, thank you for looking at them. Let's see here. We have a little cherub, little angel coming up next. I thought this was so sweet. It would look so good mixed in with some plants. It's an iridescent cherub with the wings holding this little dove. No chips or cracks, just really pretty. And I love the coloring on the iridescence. It does say for decoration only, so it's probably a tad bit newer. So maybe about 10, 15 years, not quite hitting that vintage mark. And that is up and going now. Thanks for looking at that. I do see we have a pre-bid on this butter dish. This is an amazing piece. This is really something here. It is unique, it's functional, absolutely beautiful. So this is it Westmoreland? It is Westmoreland. Grape and leaf pattern, no chips or cracks, nice heavy top, not even flea bites along the top here. You've got your Westmoreland mark right there. And then look at the beautiful like bubbly look around here. And this doesn't have any flea bites either, so whoever used it, put the lid on there very carefully. Oh, you have a picture. You know what? I have the picture that matches this in my next show. Actually coming up, is it? Oh no, it's in this one. I have it in this show. All right, so we have this beautiful milk glass butter dish. And that is up and going. Thank you, Miss Ray Ray, for your pre-bid. Yeah, actually, I have the picture in my list. We should get to it shortly. And Kate's Corner is going home with that one today. Let's go ahead and do the picture that matches this. So I have this exact picture in my bathroom with a plant coming out of it, and it is stunning that way. So the greenery kind of coming out, if you get a plant that has like just like the trailing leaves, it is so pretty. So this is the, this one's not Westmoreland, it's Imperial glass, but it is the grape pattern still, and they all look so good together. The handle has like a branch look to it. There's no chips or cracks. It is in perfect condition. The inside is nice and clean. It is a nice weight. You have your Imperial glass mark on the bottom. You can use this as a pitcher, but again, it works so good as a planter. And that is up and going. I will run some geese, absolutely. I have a couple geese things that I didn't even list that I will run. Well, this is a stunning picture. And Amy, what a great pickup that's going to you. Thank you so much. All right, let's run some geese here. So let's start with this one, and then we'll run the ones in the background. This is a napkin or a mail holder. I have not listed this one. I just picked this up at the antique store the other day. Now, it does have a call out. It's not really a chip, maybe it is a little chip. It's like a flea bite where it's mainly the little yellow paint is wore off on her beak there. Other than that, it is in great shape. Maybe a tad bit wore off on paint right there. Do not know who makes it. It is a ceramic piece. And you can leave it just like that, or you can use it as a napkin holder, mail holder. That one's up and running. And Silly Gooser is going to you.
Thank you.
This one we'll need a label for, if you can label that one for me. Thank you. All right. Next, let's go ahead and run these guys in the back. We're going to run them separately. These are ceramic geese. If you like geese too, I have some more. If you look at my shows, I have a farmhouse show coming up in a couple of weeks. I have some geese that I've put aside for that show too. But this one here, let's see, because since I didn't list it, let me give you a measurement. No chips or cracks, ceramic, beautiful, 7.5 inches tall. Nice coloring, nice detail on this. Love the eyes on it. Do not know who makes it. May have been a hobbyist piece, I don't know. That is up and going. Beautiful geese. And Silly Gooser got that one. Let's go ahead and run the other one. And that is in the background there. Silly Gooser unlocked the bronze tier.
Welcome to bronze level.
Now, this one is so adorable because it has the mama and the baby. And it's looking down, and I love it. It looks like it's looking into the water or something. So it's a little bit shorter just because it's bent over. It's about 5 inches. No chips or cracks. It matches the other guy. Oh, look, there's a date. Somebody put a date. Rich, 1987 in there. So we got some vintage going on. And that one is up and running for just $1. And Silly Gooser, that one's going to you.
Thank you.
All right, let's run these ones again, just as long as we are on geese. I'm going to run these guys and get something in my background just so we're not just looking at a plain white wall. We'll stick this in the background for now. All right, so we got these two little cuties. They are porcelain. I'm guessing Homeco, but I don't know for sure because there was no tag. They are no chips or cracks. They are in perfect condition, and I love the little flower necklaces they've got going on there. And they're up and running, 4.5 inches tall. Thank you for your bid. And Silly Gooser, that's going to you.
Thank you.
All right, this, you guys, this is a stunner right here. This is so beautiful. It could be used in so many different ways, and it looks blurry on my screen, and I do not know why. Oh, there we go. I was like, my jaw dropped when I saw this. So you know you have your classic white, like ironstone creamer little pitchers. This one's in glass. It is just gorgeous. You have a clear glass applied handle, no chips or cracks, and then you have the beautiful white glass pitcher. Just look at this spout. Look how elegant this looks. Not much of a poncho mark there. Just stunning though. And that is up and running right now. Candle holders. The first two I had sold. I do have another one here, so I'll run this one next. I actually have 2 different candle holders I can run next. And Amy, that is going to you. What a great purchase. This is just so beautiful. Right, our giveaway winner did not pick anything, so I'm going to go ahead and put this up here. Y'all, this is quite the piece here. Does anybody like McCoy? Because this is a McCoy piece. I'm going to run it on flash sale. So this is a McCoy pottery butter dish.
Flash sale.
Mimi, how was your shows? Normally I run this one for $16. We're going to do it 25% off. No chips or cracks. This absolutely goes into your country decor, so it's country cottage-ish. Beautiful, and look at this. It is a McCoy stamped 7013. No chips or cracks. Another great butter dish. That is going to run 25% off for 90 seconds. If you are interested, that is in the bin. And with that, we are going to go back to running some auction items. And thank you for that purchase. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to run this candle holder. This is a beautiful one. This is a ceramic piece that somebody painted, and it almost has like this abstract-y flowers going on. It's so pretty. It's soft, very soft looking, very clean. It almost could be used as a bud vase or a candle holder. Oh, you had a great time? Good. That's great. This one has a signature on there. I can't read it. It was done in '97. Beautiful candle holder. Did you, hopefully you sold a lot? And that one is up and running. So that's great. I'm so good to hear. It's so good to hear about your shows. Hey, if anybody's a seller here too, plenty of time to spread the love. Put your shows in the chat. Let everybody bookmark and follow you. And Silly Gooser, that candlestick holder is going to you. What a great pickup. It's a beautiful piece. I do have another candlestick holder here. This is like, oh, what are they called? Oh, thank you so much. I'm about to run it. We're going to run it in 2 seconds here. I'm going to run this candlestick holder. So Miss Ray Ray's a seller. She does live estates and flea markets and a lot of really cool glass. So this is a, what are they called? I just call them candlestick holders, but they're night, what are they? Night something or another. I forget the name. It is porcelain. Beautiful blue and white floral. Now there is some wax down there, but you know if you pop it in the freezer overnight, that will come right out. Do not know who makes it, but there are no chips or cracks. And I love the little handle. Look at the little handle on that. Is that not the most adorable? And that is up and running. Thank you for your bids. And Cindy, that is going to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, I have another goose here. It's the last one that I have for today. And this is a Pierce pottery goose. Now, at one point in time, Pierce came out and there are 3 sizes of these. I think this is the middle size. Because I don't have the other 2 to compare. I'm not 100%, but I'm going by pictures. I'm pretty sure this is the middle size. It is very simplistic, gorgeous piece of pottery. It is marked with the Pierce name, and it says 250p on the bottom. And I love that long neck on this. And that is up and going. It's such a pretty one. Isn't it adorable? I wish I would have found the other 2 pieces. I searched high and low when I found this guy to see if I can find the other 2, but to no avail. And Julie, that's going to you. Thank you so much.
On its way to you.
All right, let's run this shelf. I said I was going to run this in a minute, so let's run this. It is a nice wooden shelf. Has a little opening like here. I'm not sure if you put a plant in there, maybe some fake like faux greenery, or you can use it as something, but it kind of like dips down just a tad bit. It's good construction. Obviously looks like a big teapot or coffee pot. And it has a little hanger on the back. Let me just find it in my list and there it is. We'll give that a run. Okay, wait, what now doesn't want me to click on anything? Hold on. There we go. And let's pin it. And that is up and going. Tilso vase? Absolutely. Thank you for your bids on this one. And Cindy, that's going to you. Thank you so much. Let's do this Tilso vase. This has been one of my favorites for a while now. I think the florals on it are so pretty. And you've got the gold accents, and none of them are wore off, so the paint is in really great shape on this. Just beautiful florals. It still has the original Tilso sticker, and there are no chips or cracks on it. That is going now. It is 8 inches tall. Thank you for your bid. Isn't it beautiful? I just love the floral on this one. I have a larger version of an antique one that's very, very similar to this in my bathroom. So that's probably the only reason I was able to part with this one is because I have a one that looks similar. Silly Gooser, that's going to you.
Thank you.
I love your name. I like saying Silly Gooser. All right, what do we have next? I know I have some stuff that I have not shown yet, so let me find where it is. We have a heavy cut glass. Well, you are very welcome. Thank you. Heavy cut glass creamer. I just think there's so many uses for creamers. Like, you can never have enough of them. Not just the fact that I collect sugar and creamers, but I just think you can never have enough. This is that heavy cut glass. It has the star here. And so these are like, not etched, but like cut into it. Just beautiful. There is some sticker here on the bottom that I was having a hard time getting off, but that is not on the inside. It's on the outside on the bottom. No chips or cracks. And it is going now. I know it's hard to see with the white background. I'm trying to see if I have anything to stick back there so it's not so white. And Amy, that's going to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I have been working on loading up shows that are coming up. So during the weekdays, I do random polls. I'll list like a few things, but I really do random polls. But every weekend, every Saturday, I do a curated show that I completely list stuff for. So please check out some of the future ones. I've got some great, I think, Farmhouse coming up. Once a month I do a primitive ironstone. I usually try to save almost all of my ironstone and do it when I do my primitives. So we have Farmhouse, we have primitive ironstone. Do I have any more risers? I do have one riser that I don't think I've listed yet. I'll go grab it while this next item is running. So please take a look at some of my upcoming shows and get those bookmarked. All right, let's do this biscuit jar here. This is a biggie. It is 13 inches tall, no chips or cracks, 8 inches at the widest part. So like I'm going from like here to here, like that's about 8 inches if you're trying to figure out if it's going to fit in your space. This will ship alone, so please double check the shipping if this is an item you're interested in. This one has the rubber around the top, so the lid kind of secures in there nice and tight. This looks like there may be a flea bite here, but there is glaze over the top of it. Beautiful, beautiful big biscuit jar. And that's up and running. I just love the colors on it. Yep, let me go grab the other. I had one. Where is it here?
In the meantime, while she's coming back.
I'm back.
Oh, she is back.
All right. Thanks for looking at that one. All right, so the one riser that I have, I don't even think it's in the bin. Let me take a look really quick. It is this one. So it's not wood. It's not really country. That's why I didn't include it in this show. But it is really cool. It's nicely made. I used it for a while, but because I use a camera from the top, it doesn't work for me very well with the camera, just everything reflects. But it is very heavy. I'm pretty sure it's a wood painted with the gold. There was a little call out. One of these corners had a little tiny ding, not bad. You do have the mirror on there, and the bottom is felt. All right, so we are going to run that. I do not have any small country lamps, and I'm going to run this one. We'll run this for $1, and I have to run to the restroom really quick. I normally don't do that during shows, but I drank way too much water. So I'm going to run this for 30 seconds. And that is going, thank you for your purchase from the bin.
Thank you for your bid. And thank you for your purchase from the bin. And Cheryl, thank you so much. And you unlocked the diamond level.
All right, sorry about that, you guys. All right, thank you so much for your purchase on this one. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Sorry about making you wait there. Normally, I don't do that during the shows, but I had to run to the restroom real quick. All right, let's. And Cheryl got diamond level. Congratulations on that. All right, let's keep moving on. I have some stuff that's not listed. I'm going to run that stuff now.
Welcome to diamond level.
Diamond is awesome. Well, almost nobody has gotten diamond, so congratulations. Okay, let's run some random stuff here. Teapots. Oh, I do have teapots. Let me run something and I'll go grab some teapots because I absolutely have teapots. All right, what is next? we have, since you did ask about risers too, I have this other one. It's kind of a riser, kind of a bowl. This was in my auction list, so let me show you this one. It is black. It is a salvage piece that somebody upcycled. So I do not know, it feels kind of metally, but this is like it has a texture to it. I'm not sure if it was a lamp piece or what this was, but somebody added rope and some beads, and then they put a transfer on the inside. So it's kind of like a bowl slash riser. We're going to go ahead and run that. And that is up and going. Oops, I did 30 seconds, but that's okay because it gave me a chance to grab some teapots for you.
And thank you for watching. She'll be right back with those teapots.
All right, I have 2 teapots immediately available. Let me show you.
3, 2, 1.
Zoe's Treasures has officially launched. Come check us out. www.zoestreasures.com. Yes, that is Zoe with an X.
All right, so I have this teapot here. Aluminum stove kettles. No, sorry, Julie, I don't have that, but thank you for asking. Oh, hello, Old Maid New Creations. I haven't seen you for a while. I've been watching your, silly goose, that's funny. Old Maid New Creations, I've been watching you on Facebook. It looks like your store is doing awesome. That is so good. No. All right, let's do this. Okay, so we have a Nippon teapot. Now, this has a call out, and there's actually 5 of these. I just didn't have enough hands to grab them all really quick, but they're all the same. So we have 5 cups, little teacups. These are all Nippon. So Nippon is, most of the Nippon was done between 1910 and 1920. So it is antique. 5 saucers, none of them have chips or cracks. Then we have the teapot. Great shape on your lid. The call out is there is a little chippy right there on the spout. But it is beautiful, antique, Nippon. I can't run this one for $1, but I will still do it very discounted. It is the teapot and 5 saucers, 5 cups. I will run that whole set for $12, which is an amazing price. Thank you for your bid. So you're going to get 5 cups, 5 saucers, and the teapot. And Leslie's Gems, that's going to you. Congratulations. This is a beautiful, beautiful set. And you've unlocked the bronze tier.
Welcome to bronze level.
Here is the other teapot I had readily available. This one's gorgeous. I can run this one for $5. No chips or cracks. No flea bites. It's in great shape. No paint wear. Beautiful pink flowers. Everything's in good shape. Look at gorgeous gold on there. Look at those. Are those orchids? I'm not sure what those are. And this is a Homer Laughlin. And that is just another stunner teapot. I'll run that one for $5. And that is up and going. Thank you for your bids. Thanks for your purchase from the bin. And BB Lahovic just unlocked bronze. And Julie, that is going to you. Thank you so much.
Welcome to bronze level.
All right, let's do
Thank you.
this piece that we haven't run yet. Have any of you ever seen not a sugar bowl, sorry, a gravy boat like this? I never have. Look at this gravy boat. Let me get it pinned. Maybe this is common and I'm just out of touch. But it has a handle, which is totally cool. And then you have like two spouts. You have like a regular gravy spout. And I'm not sure if this is for like the spoon or what, because you have the hole down here and the hole at the top. So I don't know if that's like to pour it in a different way. But there's no chips or cracks. It says 74 DEW on the back. And I just thought it was super unique for a gravy boat. It is a gravy boat because I did research it. And that's up and going. It is like a ceramic piece with a nice glaze over it. Thanks for your bid. A separator. Oh, well that makes sense. I should have thought about that. Cheryl, thank you so much. That's going to you.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to do our last giveaway for the day here. And it is up and going. This one is for a Lucky Duck package. So you get some stickers and a pen. And then you also get to pick something from the bin that we run 25% off, but you are not obligated to buy it. You just get to pick it. All right, let's run. I've got a couple items I have not run yet, which we're going to do. This is a Milk Glass planter. Milk Glass is making a comeback. It is hot. Tell you what, almost every show I watch lately, like Milk Glass is on fire. So this one is a planter. I love the squares around there, like this big geometric squares, almost a pedestal base. And it says, the flower box. Thank you for your purchase from the bin. And so you can use it as a planter. You can put some other stuff in there. It is 4.5 inches tall. And that is going now. I have more Milk Glass slated to run Monday morning in my Monday show. So if you're interested, I'm going to be running some more on Monday morning. Cindy, that's going to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Actually, let me grab, I got a few pieces right here. So let me just run some Milk Glasses random. Let me just grab it. Because I've got a few pieces. Give me a second here. All right, I found two more Milk Glass pieces here. Are you ready for this one? This is a stunner Milk Glass piece. Look at this guy. Look at that console bowl. This one is beautiful, and I will do a $1 start on this. It has, I think this is called the Daisy Button pattern. I'm guessing at that. Trying to go from memory here. Let's see, I'm looking for a maker's mark. This is Westmoreland. There's a little W there. Gorgeous pedestal. So you have the scalloped edge with sawtooth. This is, I think that'll come right off. I just picked this one up. So let's get that one going. That is up and running, starting at $1. Just over 7 inches tall. And a good 8.5, 9 inches wide. And Molly, thank you so much. That's going to you. The last Milk Glass I have for today are these two goblets. So these are the grape pattern goblets. Let me see if I can figure out who makes these ones. I don't know if they're marked or not, but they are the grape and leaf pattern, a little bit more understated. I don't see a maker's mark. This one does have a little stain on the inside, little pink stain right there. But no chips or cracks. And I'll do both together for $1. Thanks for your bids. There's a little over a minute left on that giveaway. Jump on in there. And Amy Randall, these two goblets are going home with you. have the cutest little snail. He is not listed, but he is so country cottage, isn't he? It is a blue glass. I don't feel any rough spots. It feels a tad bit rough on the end of the antenna, but I don't think it's broken. Like I'm not sure if it's made that way. It doesn't look like there's anything missing. He's just adorable. Look at that swirl coming up on his body there. And he is running for $1. And Cheryl, this cutie pie is going home with you today. Thank you so much. Thanks for your purchase from the bin. All right, we have an egg cup. Let's see here. Oh, I got to give my husband the snail so we make sure we tag it right. All right. We have an egg cup here. Porcelain. Perfect timing for Easter. And we have a winner on our giveaway. Deborah Rick 90525. You are our giveaway winner. And so here at Zoe's Treasures, when you win a giveaway, you get the giveaway. But you also get to pick any item from the bin. Just throw the number in the chat. You have 5 minutes to do so, and I'll run it on flash sale. No obligation to buy. Do not feel under any pressure, but it could be something that you like or maybe you think somebody else might like. All right, so we're going to run this little egg cup. No chips or cracks, just absolute adorableness. Little porcelain piece here with the little pink flower. And I don't know, do they go this way? I would think they go this way. I don't know. I don't know what to do. It's a kitchen utensil. I don't cook. For somebody who doesn't cook, I really have this whole like affection for fine china, which is a little odd. I just like fine things. I think food tastes better when it's served to you. All right, we have a little silver-plated sugar and creamer set. These are so good to use as like little bathroom pieces. So this is not sterling. I don't want to cause any confusion. These are silver-plated, but they're great to use as little bathroom pieces or to put flowers, air plants, succulents, stuff like that in. Use them in vignettes. So that little set is up and going. Thanks for your bid. Pottery coffee mugs. Oh, I probably do. Let me run this next item and I'll go back and see what I have. And Amy, that's going to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, I think I've run everything at least. We're going to go back and do a couple items over here. So let's run these while I go look for some pottery coffee mugs. So speaking of coffee mugs, we do have these. These are ceramic, but I have some that are more like pottery. I kind of got to feel that maybe that's what you're asking for. But we're going to run these in the meantime. These are so adorable. You can actually feel they're like a 3D. The handle is divine, and they're just so happy. Sunflowers are happy flowers. They're nice and clean. They are made in China. This is for the pair of them, and I have 2 sets. All right, I'm going to run these for 30 seconds while I see if I can grab some pottery ones. Those are up and going.
Thank you for your bid. And more mugs coming up.
And Amy, thank you so much. Those are going to
you.
you. And just in case Amy or anybody else, I do have 2 more. But there's a call out on these 2. So the two that just sold to Amy are the best ones. And then I have 2 more. This one has a little, it's more crazing on the inside. And this one has some staining going on the inside. So we're going to run them, but like I said, the first two were like the best ones of the two, but these are still good. And those are going. Thank you for your bid. And Cindy, those are going to you.
Thank you.
And honey, can you please put a tag on these ones so I know whose are whose? Thank you so much. And Cindy unlocked platinum. All right, I
Welcome
have
to
these
platinum
pottery.
level.
These are truly pottery mugs. They were in the bin, and I will run them at a discount because they were requested here. So no obligation if this isn't what you're looking for. These are kind of an MCM. At least I think I labeled them as MCM. I love this big old thick handle. These are definitely a studio pottery piece. They are signed with a letter R. There are no chips or cracks. They're a good size. They're my kind of coffee size. I drink a lot of coffee, and I would definitely use this size of a mug. So we're going to run that set for $5. That is half what it is in the bin, and that is up and going. Thanks for your bid. And BB Lahovic, that's going to you. Thank you so much. I have a couple
Thank
other
you.
mugs here. I'm just going to run them just in case. So let's see. This one was in the bin, I'm pretty sure. And we'll run this guy. He is so cool. We'll run him for half off too. So look at him. This is a funny face mug. This is absolutely a pottery piece. This is unglazed. But I mean, come on. Would this not like start your day off right every morning? This would be a great Father's Day gift too. It is signed RS. It is in perfect shape, nice and glazed on the outside and the insides, nice and clean. And we're going to run that one. We'll actually run it for $5. That is up and going. All right. My husband says that since I'm doing $1, I should have run this for $1. So we're just going to run it one more time for 10 seconds with a $1 start, just in case. There it goes. It's up and going. He looks like, oh, what's that guy? It's from an old TV show. I just cannot think of it. Thanks for looking at him. All right. Did I run the wrong one? That was the Mexico one? Oops. What did I just do? I just lost my whole show. All right, there we go. All right, let's do this one. This is not listed yet. I had just got it in. I think I ran it in a show, and I haven't got to like listing it. This one's beautiful. This nice big, look at that, my whole hand fits in there. Not sure of the ounces, but it's almost like a 2-cup size. Look at that beautiful seashore with the seagulls on there. No maker's mark on the bottom, no chips or cracks. That's just a nice, pretty one. Let's see. We got to run this under our random. And that is going now. Thanks for your bid. This is such a pretty one. I love this one. And Leslie, that is going to you. Thank you so much. All right, we've got a couple items left here. I'm trying to see what I haven't. I guess I did not list this guy. Let me just make sure. We've got this gorgeous hall bowl, and the flowers are so country to me. I just want to make sure, so kind of cottagey, that I don't have it in the bin. Okay, we can run this one. Shipping kills it for you. Oh. If you guys see shipping that looks outrageous, let me know, because sometimes I can't see, well, not sometimes, I can't see the shipping at all, and hey, it's not past me to have made a mistake at some point and like typed the wrong number or something. So if you see something crazy, let me know. All right, this is a nice hall bowl. No chips or cracks, it's just gorgeous. This one, it's just beautiful. Look at those orange flowers. I have a thing for orange and blue. And it is Hall Superior Quality, made in the USA. There is some use on the inside, but nothing excessive. A little bit of paint wear just around the rim. It's mainly dusty because I've had it for a bit. But that one is up and running. Nice, good, oh, it's told me invalid. Let me try again. There it goes, now it's running. Nice, good, like batter, making your cookies with. Mixing up some pancakes in the morning. And Cindy, that's going to you. And hello, Southern Charm. I just saw your name pop up. I didn't see you earlier. All right, we've got about 3 more pieces, 3 or 4 more I'm going to run. And then we're going to probably go find somebody to raid. There's some great raid trains going on today. Let's run this one again. This one is so pretty. This is a Princess Anne serving dish. And I have more pieces in the bin if this is your style. I fell in love with the print because it wasn't your typical like roses and like typical china. To me, it is kind of boho-y china. But it is Princess Anne, no chips or cracks. It is in wonderful condition. And I say this every time I show one of these pieces. These look great with some vintage books in them. So you can, really unusual way to display your vintage books. Okay. And that one is up and running. Thank you. This is such a beautiful one, and if you love this pattern, check out the bin. Cindy, this is going to you.
Thank you.
I do have a lot of pieces, and if you look at the bin, I've listed a lot of the plates and stuff separately, but I will bundle. So if there's something you're interested in, let me know. So if you look in the bin and you want more pieces to that, message me. We can always work something out. I always can like do some custom bundles if that's what you want. All right, we are going to run another item here while I go and grab something to do on flash sale for our last winner. All right, we're going to run this big old guy. This is a biscuit jar. It is 13 and a half inches. Yeah, 13 inches tall. It's in great shape, no chips or cracks. It's absolutely beautiful. It'd probably make a good planter too. The lid actually still has its seal, so you can kind of hear that little pop when it comes up, when you open it up. It's nice and clean on the inside. This is probably a little bit newer. I think it came, no, I don't know where it came out of because there's no marks. Nice creamy color with the pinks. And I'm going to run this for 30 seconds while I grab one more flash sale item. That is up and going. That one, I think I set that to ship alone.
Thank you for your bids. And Southern Charm.
Thank you so much. That is going to you. All right, I'm going to run this hot chocolate set on flash sale.
Thank you.
I wanted to bring it out and show it because it is so beautiful. So it is a Courier and Ives, and you get 4 of the cups. I know they're not all going to fit on my screen here. Do you have? Oh, I do have the hummingbird. I will run that in just 2 seconds. All right, so we have a Courier and Ives. You get 4 of these mugs. They are coffee mug size. All of them are in mint condition, and they are the Homestead in Winter seams. And then you also get the hot chocolate pot. I guess it could be a teapot, but it's technically a hot chocolate pot. No chips or cracks. So it is a whole set. Let me just find it in my bin. And we're going to run that. Actually, I'm going to run that 50% off. So normally we do it for $40. And it's in the bin for 50% off for 90 seconds, going now. And I'll move this out of the way and we will run. Actually, I'm just going to set this back here. How about that? We can get a little color going in our background. All right, let's run the hummingbird. We have the beautiful little porcelain hummingbird. I was so excited when I found this because none of the leaves or anything are broke, which normally you find these little porcelain pieces and something's broke, especially with like the delicate wings and the beak. But this one was in perfect condition. Oh, hold on, let me take it down from 30 seconds because that just seems like forever and whatnot time. All right, that is up and going. Thanks for your bid. Thank you for your purchase from the bin. And Tracy, that is going to you.
Thank you.
With that, y'all, let me run this one last item here, and we'll call it a day. Somebody is going to want this this little cutie pie. I think it would be so adorable mixed in with some plants. It is a iridescent little cherub angel. Look at his little tush, or her little tush. Isn't that cute? Holding the flower. Is that sacrilegious? Can I say look at their tush about an angel? I don't know. I just did. So we're going to run it for $1. There it goes. And while that's going, let's see who is on. I know there's some really cool Ray trains I want to go check out. So let's see. The Cottage Garden. Trevor, who is on? But that was earlier. Treasure Trove Cove is on right now in the in there. All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for your purchases. I greatly appreciate it. Please check out some of my upcoming shows. This week I'm doing random polls. All dollar starts on Monday and Wednesday morning at 6:45, 7 a.m. Then next Saturday is Vintage Variety. I've got glass, pottery, a whole like mix, and I am preloading. So check during the week. Get your pre-bids in. And with that, we are going to go raid Treasure Trove Cove.
Three, two, one.
Zoe's Treasures has officially launched. Come check us out. www.zoestreasures.com. Yes,